Welcome to the Jefferson City Correctional Center, a 42-acre prison complex located in the heart of the great state of Missouri. Commonly referred to as JCCC, or JCCC, this maximum security facility opened on September 14th of 2004. Upon the closing of the Missouri State Penitentiary, offenders were relocated to the state-of-the-art facility with a focus on public safety, rehabilitation, as well as the safety and security of staff, offenders, and the public. The Jefferson City Correctional Center houses approximately 1,900 offenders with a staff of 550 employees and 100 volunteers. Let's take a walk through the facility and see what it's all about. Upon entry into the facility, you enter the multi-purpose building. This building contains 2 visiting rooms where approved friends and family of offenders may have contact or non-contact visits each weekend depending upon the current status of the offender. A parole hearing room and multi-purpose rooms are also located in this building. The interior of the Jefferson City Correctional Center is divided into A and B side. Entering the facility's A side, you are immediately greeted with the staff barbershop, where haircuts and shoe shines are provided to staff at no cost to the employee and helps offender barbers maintain their skills. A large central services building is located in the center of the institution, dividing A side from B side. The central services building contains a medical department, education department, chapel, offender canteen, clothing issue, offender property, recreation department, dining halls and kitchen, Braille production center, and information systems, all accessible from the A-side boulevard. The medical department contains a 29-bed infirmary, 24-hour medical staff, dental services, x-ray, and optometrist. The education department offers many services and programs such as a combined leisure and law library, high-set classes, Hannibal LaGrange University, Restorative Justice, and Towne Productions. Many of the institution's rehabilitative groups meet here as well, such as 4-H, Alcoholics Anonymous, and Positive Mental Attitude. Restorative Justice focuses on helping offenders accept responsibility for past criminal actions and understand the impact of those crimes on the victims, with an emphasis of preventing future victimization. Restorative Justice also manages the garden, where offender volunteers grow and export approximately 6,000 pounds of produce annually to local food banks. Towne Productions is the institution's closed-circuit broadcast network and video production studio, having been established in 1986. Towne broadcasts 5 channels, providing institutional information as well as educational and entertainment-based content. Towne produces various videos for the Department of Corrections, offender population, and outside entities. Chapel services offer religious programming for a variety of faith groups facilitated by approximately 50 volunteers and overseen by the institutional chaplain. Over 1,000 religious services are conducted each year through the institution's chapel. The offender canteen, clothing issue, offender property, Braille production center, and information systems are all located in the main corridor. General population offenders may purchase snack and food items, basic appliances, hygiene products, and additional clothing through the offender canteen. Clothing issue provides linens and standard clothing items to each offender. The Braille Production Center and Information Systems are skilled job sites staffed by offenders and supervised by civilian employees. The Recreation Department includes 2 full-size indoor basketball courts, 2 outdoor softball fields, 2 outdoor volleyball courts, handball courts, horseshoe pits, bocce ball lanes, multiple outdoor basketball courts, including 1 in front of each general population housing unit, as well as weightlifting and cardio equipment. Food service maintains 4 serving lines and dining rooms, all operating at the same time to feed staff and general population offenders 3 times daily. Meals are provided to staff at no cost to them and may be eaten in the staff dining room or taken back to their work area. Missouri Vocational Enterprises employs over 300 offenders in skilled positions, offering offenders the opportunity to develop a skill in trades such as woodworking, sewing, and metalwork. These offenders are offered the option of registering with the Department of Labor for a certification in their specified field. MB manufactures staff and offender clothing, furniture, and license plates, among other items. A-side is also where the general population housing units 1 through 4 are located. Each housing unit contains 288 beds and 144 cells, divided between 4 wings. Each unit also contains an isolated control center for custody staff, as well as a classification office. Housing Unit 1, the Enhanced Care Unit, is unique in that it is set up for those who are elderly or have chronic care needs. The B side of the facility encompasses housing units 5 through 8 and has access to the central services building similar to that of A side. Housing Unit 5 is the institution's programming house that contains the intensive therapeutic community, reentry, puppies for parole, and the R&O intake. The intensive therapeutic community is a multifaceted, long-term substance abuse program designed for offenders using methods that break sharply from traditional programs. Reentry is a program that partners with agencies to provide offenders with counseling and information for job seeking, resume creation, and home planning to ease their transition back to the community. Puppies for Parole is partnered with the Missouri Humane Society to help offenders train and prepare dogs for adoption and/or service. Housing Unit 6 is divided between the Protective Custody Unit, Secure Social Rehabilitation Unit, as well as administrative segregation. Housing Units 7 and 8 are administrative segregation units. The laundry services the entire institution, ensuring offenders' clothing and linens are laundered weekly, as well as linens from all other areas of the institution. The perimeter of the institution is protected by state-of-the-art security technologies, including several high-security fences, which include a lethal fence for public safety. Thanks for tagging along with us on our tour. We hope we have provided you with valuable insight to the operations of our facility.